We are a well-favored thing. I'm Linda. This video is about, I'm kind of labeling as a semi-fail haul. A haul semi-fail. It's not a complete fail, but I just want to be transparent, and I thought I'm just going to go ahead and put this video up because, this is what happened yesterday, and it didn't quite come out the way I wanted it, so I'm recording in a little odd situation. But I went to Goodwill and I found these items and I picked them up. But the moral of the story here is that what can happen, and what did happen yesterday, is I looked things up in the store and they definitely appeared better than they are in reality. And so I went ahead and picked them up, and I actually ended up kind of overpaying a bit. And that's just the reality of what happens. Now, when I looked them up, I always, I do a Google search. I find out what the item is to make sure I've got what I have in front of me. And then I check eBay solds, because that's just kind of what I base it on, because that's the platform I'm selling on at the moment. So I got some inaccurate information. And that was just it. The lesson, the moral of the story here is, get better about how you research things in the store. It's hard to do when you're trying to source. Anyway, so I found these. I actually paid $2.99 for one of these. I paid $3.99 for the other two white ones. I paid $3.99 for the blue. So I grabbed those. I found these little martini glasses that these are a knockoff of a very expensive glass. And I thought it was probably a knockoff. I paid $1.99 for those. I found this kind of unknown artist here. I paid $6.99 for this piece. And this was a big mystery piece because I couldn't really identify who the artist was. So I went ahead and took a leap on that one. I found these enamel bowls from the 70s, this orange poppy pattern, which is actually kind of really cute. I paid $5.99 for those. I did find this Versace eyeglass case. It was $1.99. I got this Temptations muffin pan. This was $8, but I liked it, so I thought, even for myself, if I keep it, I'm gonna hang on to it. It's gonna resell for about $25. I'll give you the prices here in a minute. I found this certified international Susan Wingett, I think is her name, set for these plates and the 4 bowls, the soup bowls that go with it. Paid $6 for that set. And then I found this Fiesta ware. So this is the one that really kind of got me, I think. This is a current Fiesta ware. I'm not a big Fiesta ware seller, so I did some research. I found some date stamp information, resources, and colors, because it's really hard to identify their colors. So I did all that. And kind of what I landed on with all of this is that these guys are gonna, I think I'm gonna sell these for like probably about $10 a piece ish. The knockoffs of these sell for about $30 for a pair of those. I'm gonna list them for probably $25. This is still the mystery piece. That'll sell for $10 to $12, $10 to $15, something like that. These will resell for, I'm going to list them for like $35, and I can't find the bowls. I can find the pans all over the place, but I can't actually find bowls. So that's interesting. So anyway, I'm going to list those guys. This I would list for $25 if I sold it. And these are actually the best of the set. Would probably go for about $32 for the 4, and as well for the soup bowls or pasta bowls. These guys, I ended up paying about $3 a plate for all of these. And they're probably going to sell for about $10 a plate. So that's about where that landed. And then this is the fun piece. I found this really cute little box, which is actually very, very cool. It's a puzzle box. This is a broken puzzle box. If it was not broken, they sell for like about $150. This one's broken. But it had this rattling noise in it, like that. And it was in, the rattle was locked away in the base of this, where down here. And when I open it, you're going to see what was in it. We did get it home. We did figure out how to open it and uncover what the mystery piece was in there. So I'm just going to wait till the end for that. Show you what that was. Let me grab my notes here. So what the moral of the story here is, it's a semi-fail. I will come out ahead if everything sells. If it doesn't, it'll end up getting donated to a thrift store. But for what you're seeing on the table here, I paid about $79. So I really overpaid for what I'm going to get out of it. I think the sales on it, if I listed it, it would come up to about $335. So that gives me a $256 profit before I pay the fees and income tax and put in the time to clean and ship and store and all that. So that's why I'm doing this video. It's just, I want to be transparent. This, in case somebody's watching, they're like, oh, I really want to do this. And I love reselling. I mean, this is my retirement. I love the hunt. I love the hunt. I love the thrill of looking for things. Sometimes I do really well. Sometimes you really score. Sometimes you don't. And so that's called tuition. Because over the years you learn, and over time you learn, and you pay for that education. And I mean, I'm gonna do better than break in. I mean, $250 is nothing to, scoff at, but once you break down your time, your everything that you put into it, then you have to look and see if your time is profitable or not. Because I love it so much, I don't mind putting the time in, because for me it's fun. So that's the thing. Okay, the big mystery box. What was in the bottom of the box? I paid $1.99 to find out. It was the key to a jewelry box. So that's what was in here. Which is fine. I can always use another key. I've got a couple of these boxes, and the key's always gone. So there you go. I did get the key to a little jewelry box. And the box itself, even damaged. It's just a cool looking box. Very cool looking box. Somebody damaged this part here, and there's these two pins that drop down onto something here that's now gone, destroyed. So I don't know if it can be, but I mean, just on its own, just as just a little trinket box, it's cute. So there's that. Maybe somebody can repair it. Maybe I'll keep it. I don't know. Anyway, so that's just me being just transparent. If I have someone who's viewing this and saying, I want to do this, I would encourage you to do it. Definitely. Reselling is fun. It's exciting. It's never boring. It's a lot of things, but it is a lot of work. And there are times you're going to lose money. But that's tuition. That's tuition. And that's how you learn. And the people who do it their whole life, they learn. They get really good at it. They can walk into a store and just find things and flip it for a profit and do well. So, okay, that's the moral of the story. So I'm going to end with this little guy. Thanks for your time. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Be good to yourself, okay? Even if you overpay a little bit. Be good to you. Be kind. I'll see you on the next one.